Hey, what is up, guys? My name's Omar, and today, as you see on my Robinhood account, we're finally over that $10,000 hump. I've been trading pretty well the last few days, and honestly, today was just a little bit of luck. Uh, I was down $80 basically all of today, midday. I end up going down 210 bucks, 212, and then we kind of shoot up here and then kind of go down, shoot up, down, and then we just ride the wave. As you see, this is clearly because of my QQQ 315 puts, which are in the money right now. We can actually open these up and take a look at QQQ. These are worth $604 or $6.04, but as you know, option contracts are in multiples of 100, so that's where you move the decimal to the right twice and you get $604. As you see, it's a market value of $1,208 because we have two contracts. So we do have two of these open. I didn't have any day trades or else I would have closed these positions, but it's okay. I think we should still hold a majority of these unless we gap up tomorrow. We can see what will happen. I feel pretty confident with these that they won't lose all of their value, but who knows in this volatile market right now, you know. The good thing is we still have them till the 31st of this month, so we still have time on these. I believe that's about what 5, 6, 7 days or so, without the weekend, that is. But yeah, we bought them for $806. Now they're worth $1,200. That's $402 profit, almost 50%. It's at 49.88, and yeah, these things will move as we see right here. They've already moved, but delta is 60 bucks. So I'm pretty sure the way you read that is every time QQQ goes down $1, I'll be making a $120 profit. So that's because I have two, so 60 and 60, 120, and then theta is how much we needed to move overnight, I believe. Or theta decay is how much it kills it if it doesn't move. QQQ, it's a bit lower because dividend payout, but then it's also just been hit. If we look at the weekly, you can see it's not really doing much. It's moving a little sideways. Hopefully we can come down here and test the 300. That's where I want it to be, but this trade honestly was all pure luck. If you see here, when we were here, I was holding QQQ calls. I'm actually very bullish. I like being a bull, but I'm not afraid to play on either side. You know, I'm willing to adapt because that's how you make money in the market. You have to be willing to adapt. You have to read prices, support levels, resistance, and be able to switch whenever you can. So if you're too heavy on one side, like, oh, I'm going to be a bull all the way, you're going to be losing money when the market does this to you. You need to know when to take your losses. So I cut my losses here and I said, screw it. This isn't going well. I'm going to go buy into puts. That could have hurt me a lot too, because as you see, I think honestly I sold my calls in between here and I was only down like 125 bucks, which is still a lot, you know, but it was only 125. And then I think my puts actually went down because the QQQ was going up. So, you know, you can get hit both ways. Like as soon as you sell your calls, then it starts going up, but you already bought puts, so then you lose more money. So you can get kind of whiplashed there, and that's really bad to do. So it was a bit of a. That's why I'm saying this was a lucky trade. That I just got in on this when I did. I could easily lose money on it. So yeah, I guess I could have ghetto spreaded this and lock in some profits, but I think the downside, QQQ under 313, I think there's a lot more downside than we are seeing upside on it. As you see, Apple, AMD, like stocks like that, they aren't looking too hot either. So that's why I kind of just kept it naked and I'm holding them into tomorrow. I'll probably sell soon. I'm not a big fan of holding those big positions a ton of time because if we move flat, then theta decay starts eating me up. And I'm fine with these small profits consistently every day. But the big play that I want to talk about that's low-key kind of a sleeper for me is this PLTR $22 put. I know a ton of people who are bullish on PLTR and they love PLTR, but I think it's just way overvalued. It was one of those things where people got in it and it just kind of got pumped and dumped. Like if you see here, $40 for PLTR is way too high in my opinion. I never owned shares of it, but I just saw people, and I know people love the company, but I think they're just overvalued. I think they just grew too much for their own good. As you see, on the 30th of, it hasn't even been a year, and they're up 120%, which, you know, that's going to happen. But I just think 15, 20 bucks is a better price range for them. So that's why I'm going to be holding on to these $22 puts. If we actually look over here on stockcharts.com, you can definitely see they're under that 50-day moving average. There's not even 200 days listed, so there is no 200-day moving average. We can see the RSI is kind of pointing downwards, and then what I really wanted to do, because I bought these yesterday and I'm up, I believe, let me see, I'm up 140% almost. So almost $100 on these plays right here. $70 until 170 is what these turned into, and I still have until April 16th, which these I might hold on for a bit more compared to the QQQ, because the QQQ is going to move a lot more since they're in the money. So you're going to have a lot more volatility going on, and PLTR could, go up, but I'm already in the money in these. These closed in the money for me, which I like because I have the $22 put, so I could be making a lot of money here. As you see, we're going to go under 22.50, which is a really big kind of level for them. So they could really slip up here, and we could see these cheaper prices down here. And I have till April 16th, so there is a lot of money on the line, in my opinion. I don't think they're a bad company, like I'm saying. I just think they're overpriced, and that's with a lot of things in the market right now. That's why we have to be careful. Ever since, the lows we had in March last year and stuff just going up parabolically, it's just insane. So you see here, MACD is just right now about to cross over. It just crossed over today. Barely. It's not much. This could still correct with a gap up tomorrow. This doesn't have to confirm going down. It's just the RSI. I mean, it's still pretty low at 36, so there's not much more it can lose. But I think it still has some in the tank. If we go to the weekly, there's not much to really look at because it's such a new stock. The RSI is still at 51 on the weekly though, so there is room for this thing to drop. Hopefully it goes under $20 is what I'm kind of hoping for, and I might buy shares at 15. I'm not sure. Might even try to get some at 10 if it gets there. I think it just needs to come down for its own good before it gets too high and it's just a bubble, if it's not already a bubble right now. And yeah, as you see, lately just a ton of red days, 3-4 green days followed by the same thing. So hopefully you're able to get out if you're holding PLTR, and yeah, that's really all I have to say. We're up $187, 1.86% on the week. Here we go, 7.5, and on the month we're still trying to recover. We're only $128 down. A little choppy here, trying to get used to the market again. A little sloppy, but we're getting there. 1 week looks good though. 7.88%, can't be mad. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Hopefully you guys had a great day in the stock market. If you didn't lose all your capital, just remember there's another day, and you can keep learning. So be patient, protect the capital, and I'll see you later. Peace.